And we're in, I think. Yeah. Are we? Hi, Tina. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good. Thank you. You still go by Sin Yu
Yeah,
as a
because
name?
that's my legal name, so I didn't want to make any.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
But in a company, you would prefer to be called Tina.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Why Tina? Because it doesn't rhyme with Sin Yu.
It's just, I feel like it's a easier name for everyone to remember because I had a hard time remembering everyone's name. So I wanted to make my
Yeah.
name easier.
Okay. Yeah. I think a lot of Chinese people they choose like a similar sounding maybe name, but
Yeah,
Tina doesn't sound like. Do you know any other Tinas who are Sin Yu?
I know a girl, but she's from Vietnam. So I don't know
Same name.
any other Chinese girl that's. I had a friend, her name is Tina, but she's Vietnamese.
Yeah, okay. So you don't know
Yeah.
her Vietnamese name.
No, I don't know her Vietnamese name.
Okay, cool. So like it's not like where Tina came from. Did you see it in the movie or in the book?
Yeah,
I
actually,
don't know.
actually
Huh?
saw a movie and then I decided
Oh, which
on name.
movie?
It was like I think it was a Thai movie. It's called Yes or No, I
Wow.
guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So one of the girl in that, her name was Tina,
Yeah.
and she's kind of like tomboy, break the rules and stuff. So I was like, yeah, that
Oh,
suits me.
okay. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
But she's a good character then or bad character?
she's a good character. It was like a lesbian story. Although I'm straight, but yeah, I
Yeah.
find her very inspiring.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, like it's interesting that migrants they can choose, especially like Chinese. You kind of have to choose a name, yeah, because people
Yeah.
will mispronounce your Mandarin name and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they just choose like new identity, new name,
Yeah.
which is interesting. They live double lives in a way, yeah. And it's good
Exactly.
that you can just name yourself after a hero, like who you wanna
hmm
be inspired by and stuff like that. Whereas parents just give you the name and you can't do anything about it. Like I
Exactly.
maybe I should choose my name.
hmm Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And so now that we sorted your name,
Yeah.
how long have you been in Australia?
I've been to Australia since 2016, so it's been
Okay.
almost 8 years for me. Actually, 8 years and a half.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's long
Yeah,
enough. And
yeah,
studying mostly?
yeah. I was studying. I had
Cool.
3 degrees. I did diploma in business in UTS college. I think it was called UTS in Search when I was attending the college, and then
Yeah.
after that, I went straight into UTS to do business law and finance.
Yeah.
So I had a bachelor in business and major in finance and a sub major in business law. And then after that, I didn't write this on my LinkedIn profile, but I was actually doing a Juris Doctor for like a year. So that's equivalent to Bachelor of Laws degree, but it's a master degree. It's actually considered as a PhD, but
So it's postgraduate. So it's 1 year postgraduate.
yeah. So I did that for 1 year, but I was like, I kind of had to give it up because of COVID. We can talk about that.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, maybe
Do you want to
next.
come back and get a PhD? Well, if you come back to it, would you get a PhD?
No, I was here the whole time. I didn't leave Australia during COVID.
No, I mean now, like if you
Yeah.
consider going back and finishing it,
hmm
would you get a
Yeah.
PhD?
Yeah, that would be, but it would be like a PhD degree, but in law field.
Yeah. Oh, what's
Yeah.
wrong with that? It's a high paid
It's
field.
I think it's little different to what we think PhD would be. It's like little different because we don't do any research or anything. We just kind of do a degree, but in like 3 years. It's a 3 years degree.
Yeah. No, I'm just
Yeah.
considering. So you paid for that 1 year, right?
Yeah, I do. It's very
Yeah. So
expensive.
yeah. So right now it's a waste of money. Like if you don't get a
Yes,
degree, you lost
I didn't
money,
have it.
right?
Yeah,
So like
exactly.
then you kind of have to weigh it out. Like, is it worth investing a bit more
hmm
time and money, but to get a
Yeah,
degree? Maybe not. Or you're not pursuing law as a
I'm
career path.
thinking I actually want to, maybe later in my life, when I actually have a stable job, I actually want to start my own company after working corporate firms for like a few years. So when I do that, I feel like that would be the perfect time for me to combine technology and law together. That's what I want to
Law,
do eventually. Yeah.
law in technology. Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the systems
Any?
in law needs change like a lot.
Oh, really? Okay, tell me. Tell
Yeah,
me. I'm
because
interested. Yeah. Okay.
that's perfect. I love to like be introducing people about like anything about law. So yeah, from what I know, when I started studying about law, so we had those very thick textbooks, very expensive. I had to buy like all of them, otherwise it cannot pass the exam because the exam is open book, and you had to get evidence from that book for each
Yes. Open
subject.
book. Like you can bring books with
Yeah,
you to the exam. Yeah. Okay.
yes, you can. I think during COVID we had online exam, so you can do at home. But that time ChatGPT wasn't there, so yeah,
Okay. Go
yeah.
on. Yes. So, and you think it was too much relying on the books? Like, so what's your idea with IT and the law?
So because the law system is very complicated,
Hmm.
basically, yeah, you have to learn like a lot of materials. You have to remember many things, which nowadays I feel like half of those technology can take care of those burdens
With
for us.
AI,
Yeah.
like
So
explaining things. Mhm.
so during my so as you can see on my profile, I did computer science for my master degree, and in my graduate project, which is my it's a 1 year project, and I was bringing to the team that I wanted to do this legal text summarization because
Yep.
if you had to summarize some case, it's gonna be huge. You had to write at least 3 to 4 pages from 100 pages
Mm.
documents that you see, which is very difficult and it takes a long time for us to do. So what if we just create a system that we can just put the text. I know most of the chat GPT doesn't include that because that's too many characters for the GPT's system.
Mm.
So I wanted to develop the system that it doesn't have a limit on the characters, and we can put how many pages we want, and at the end it would just bring us exactly what we want, the legal summarization, which will be very
Well,
useful
right
for.
now. So
Yeah,
when did you think of that idea? Like, was it years ago, months ago, or just yesterday?
it was a year. It was 1 year and a half ago.
Yeah. So now, obviously, the LLMs expand
Yeah.
their context window becomes bigger, so
Mm-hmm.
you can now put, I think, like up to 50 pages or something. I don't remember even. Like, but it's already insanely big. Do you think it's already enough? Like this problem was solved that you were trying to solve?
Yeah, we did discuss that in our report as well. So now the character limit is 1048 characters, and that actually does cover like 60%. But we're trying to do is expand it and trying to find whatever we can learn from LM as well as GPT and Bach, so that we can implement it in our new system.
I don't think it's 1,000. It's at least 16,000. I thought 16K.
Maybe increase like now during
It
that
is.
time it was like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's definitely
yeah,
increased. No, but
yes,
also I think what you are referring to is like your token number. Yeah. So
yeah,
how
token number
many
exactly.
tokens you can put
Mm-hmm.
in and it will output. Yeah. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
also talking about like you can actually train a GPT on a particular document. Yeah. So it's almost
Yeah.
like create like index it and create a vector, like a search or something.
Yeah.
Um, and it will be able to look up things and summarize and stuff. So like so that window of how much
Mhm.
information you can train it on is even bigger. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I think that problem is going to be solved anyway. Well, you can still work on it. Are you still working on it or?
I worked on it. We as a team, we were 7 of us. We worked on it for about like 1 year and a bit after that, and then that's about it. We didn't really go deep into it after that.
As part of what? Like it's your own startup or it's part of?
Oh no, no, it's like a project we did in uni, so like a graduate project, capstone.
Why don't you start a startup about it?
I actually want to. I actually want to. I'm
Okay,
still.
cool.
Yeah,
You
that's
should. You
actually
should.
what I want to do.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So what's
Yeah.
okay? We'll talk about it separately.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll have a show. I'll have a show
Mhm.
about that too. Yeah, I'm
Sure.
thinking because I love startups, and talking about it.
Perfect.
But yeah, this is more about professional
Mhm.
development. Yeah.
Mhm.
So okay, so how many degrees did you cover? So you got three. Yeah, one is Master of IT, another
Yeah.
one like 1 year law in IT, and what's the third one?
Bachelor of business.
business. Ah, yeah. Is it like
Yeah.
MBA or
It's,
BBA?
I wouldn't say it's BA. It's more like administration.
Yeah. So MBA is
Yeah.
Master of Business Administration, but you're not master your bachelor. Yeah, BBA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Cool. Which one you like the most? Which one was the most exciting?
Um, I can't decide between law and computer science. I don't know. I feel like I learn a lot from both. Should I talk about both, or do I have to choose one?
Okay. So MBA is just like chores and housekeeping and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't want to finish it. My parents was like, "You need to finish it." I was like, "I don't want to do business in my life." That time, I
Wait,
was going to
why
transfer
did you
into a
go to
business.
do it? Why did you pursue it? Because parents told you?
Um, I don't know. I don't know why I did. That time I wanted to. I was interested in finance for about a year, and after that, I
Yeah.
got really bored of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
MBAs were trendy for a long time. Now I
yeah.
think, like, if you have MBA, you better not put
Mm-hmm.
it on your resume.
Yeah, I know, right?
People will be like, okay, go serve coffee in a coffee shop. Um,
Exactly.
yeah, give us the real degree. Yeah, show us the real degree. IT, law, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, MBA
So
was over. It was a bubble, I think, and now it's burst pretty much. I think people already
mhm.
realized they stopped buying it.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, because yeah, I think the hard science still is well, hard science is always maths, I don't know, chemistry, physics, everything to do with the real world, and
Mm-hmm.
then maybe on top of it, computer science is kind of they say pseudoscience in a way. I like
Yes.
this saying that Peter Thiel says all the time. So if computer science was science, it didn't have to
Mm-hmm.
call itself science. Yeah,
Yeah.
like mathematics or physics, they don't
Mhm.
need to say mathematical science. Yeah, they science by definition. Computer science is something made up of it. So it's like not in the nature, and we discovered it, but we're kind of
Yeah.
creating it out of not maths also maybe not discovered. I don't know. Yeah, it's more like
Like we found it.
invented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe similar in a way, but there's no
Mm-hmm.
like theorem, I guess, in computer science. Other than that, the theorem that every year
Mm-hmm.
uh, the compute capacity or performance doubles, and I think it was
Mm-hmm.
already broken. That's the only like the uh, thesis, theorem, hypothesis that I know in computer science.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, Maybe there is something in languages and stuff like that. I don't know.
Could be.
But computer science is now becoming big, so like you can't really observe it. I
Exactly.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
Soon we'll know observable computer science. Um, okay, so you can't choose between computer science or law. But I think there is something to it. Like, I think you're on the right path with the how AI will be. Now I think the text becomes just IT, another like IT material that you can work with. Previously, it was just
Yeah.
like it was something human,
Mm-hmm.
but now we kind of digitized it. So first we digitized it into basically digital text, scanning
Yeah.
books and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
now it turns into these numbers like in LLMs. It's basically
Yeah.
just numbers, text
Mm-hmm.
converted to numbers in a way that
Mm-hmm.
it can just kind of. So it doesn't mean what exact words are used, but the meaning is already digitized. The meaning, yeah, not the characters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it kind of creates like a new, I would say, material to work with. Yeah, and that computers can understand, comprehend, and play with it, and we can we have much more power over it. I think so. It's definitely. I was actually also interested in like legal field because it's all written, but then I kind
Yeah.
of realize that it's so sensitive. You can't make mistakes there. You have to cross check a lot of things
Yeah.
that still
Yeah.
might not be accurate. So it's like it's a little bit, I guess, like just very hard to get into as a startup. Let's say, yeah, maybe if you establish company.
Exactly.
So the entry cost could be a little bit too much in terms of how much
Yeah.
your like liability or insurance you have to have and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, but it's very exciting. What are you looking for not like immediately? What's your next job that you want to get?
Definitely something that's connected with computer science for sure. I wouldn't think
Sure,
about.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not hardcore. So you don't want to be like a developer.
Not for the long term. I want to do like an internship in this, but I don't think, because during my degree I failed this one subject. I was actually I was gonna major in software engineering actually,
Okay.
but I failed this one core subject, which I didn't want to do again after that, and it was
Which is
very
what? What?
it was service oriented software engineering. It was
Never heard
very
about it.
abstract. I didn't understand
I don't.
like
Then
half
just
of it.
forget it. Just forget.
Yeah,
It
and
has nothing to do. Has nothing to do with programming. Programming, you just like
yeah,
learn a
that's
language,
true.
write it, and then see something work, get excited about,
Yeah.
write more, and go on.
Hmm.
So it has not service oriented again. So and
Yeah.
that's my point. And that's my point. So people just create this pseudoscience, like what's service oriented, and let's create some, let's classify it, and let's put labels and names on those things. But it's completely made up. It's like products were made
Exactly.
by people. They didn't even come up with the name service oriented. But then those
Yeah.
people who didn't create the software, they create with this complicated vocabulary. They write books because they can sell books. And then they ask you on the exam, so tell me like what I wrote in my book. But who
Yeah.
cares what you wrote in your book? It has nothing to do with the real value for the real people. So
Exactly.
yeah, don't like I wanna maybe inspire you and encourage you not to even think about it. Like this is not even a failure. Like failing in this kind of pseudo um made up topic. Software
Thank you
development,
for this.
it's just like a practice. It's like a tradition or practice or it's like a ritual. I don't know how do you call it. Like monks practicing, I don't know, meditation somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
a routine and it's like a trade or I don't know,
Hmm.
carpenter making chairs. Like, and he's really good at it. And if you ask him to like sit exam in in furniture and design, he would fail it because he would not know a single word about, okay, like what's the trends and what's the, I don't know, postmodern chair looks like. He's
So
just
it's all about the practice.
he's just working with tools to make stuff,
Yeah. Hmm.
so because so and I would say
That's the
this is
real access.
closer
Like
to
that's the real
reality.
practice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's the real value, and that's where you get
Hmm.
money. That's where you get funded. That's where you get customers and can grow and learn more. And inevitably, like
Yeah.
also compare it. If I were to just always, I think when you're getting a degree, you have to kind of
Hmm.
understand how close to the real profession that degree, what you're learning, what you're answering in your exam, how close would that be to the real problems that you'll be solving in your career?
Exactly.
You would
Yeah.
never be like even such question will not pop up. Service. So
Hmm.
the only thing service oriented it just means that it's software as a service. Yeah. So it's just something you log in online instead of like buying a DVD installing like as a product. Or
Yeah.
and it's
Exactly.
just like basically a subscription service. That just
Hmm.
like you keep using and it's just on the server somewhere and it's just servicing your requests. That's all of that's about. Yeah. Like how can you
Yeah.
create a topic or subject out of it? I don't know. But the real thing that you will probably be facing in software
Hmm.
engineering is like the first thing that you have to think this what you studied in that course. Will it help you pass the entry test into the company? And guarantee you it will not because when you sit down for a technical interview, they will give you a
Yeah.
challenge and they will ask you to open your VS Code or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they'll just say, okay, write me a program like I did last test. It was
Hmm.
okay. So do a function. It has to get a string. Inside that string, there are numbers separated by commas. Yeah, and I want
Oh,
that
I think I
function
did that as well.
to
Oh,
return. Yeah, and that function
yeah.
have to return sum of those numbers separated by
Hmm.
commas. Yeah. So
Yeah.
will that and that subject that you failed, yeah, like will it help you pass this? And no, they will never ask you about like, okay, they can maybe ask you what's software as a service, just like, but it will be like a common sense question, like how interested you are in this field. Like, do you read about it and do you understand, like in general, those concepts? You know, the difference
Mhm.
between, let's say, software that runs on your machine or software that's running on the servers, and then
Mhm.
you just basically send requests and get responses. But that's
Yep.
it. Yeah, the actual software development is a craft. Like a craftsmanship of writing code. So yeah, don't worry about that. If you still want to do it, you can do it. And now, actually now, it's much easier. The entry level is much lower because again, you have ChatGPT that just writes code for you. Yeah. So um,
Exactly.
I would be even. So I would feel now uncomfortable even like writing this code. I will just ask ChatGPT, it will give it to me. Right. So then
Yeah.
profession of software developer becomes just putting the pieces of code together and making it work
Mhm.
and debug it and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, wait. So you wanted to get the degree in software development because you wanted to be a software developer.
No, I wanted to do that because many people was doing that. They were like almost 80% of my friends they were doing software engineering. I was like, what's so good about this like major? It seems very difficult because I feel like I'm not anywhere close to become an engineer. So it sounded a little scary to me. So when I failed the
But
subject, I was
you're a
like, all right,
master. Come on, like you did 5 years. Was it 5 years?
yeah, yeah, but
Oh,
I don't want to be an engineer. That sounds very, I don't know. It's just
oh, well,
doesn't sound like
so you don't want. Okay, fine. Well, no, there are, but you know that with engineers there are a lot of other professions like business
yeah,
analysts,
that's true.
product owners, scrum
Yeah.
masters who just do talking around it. Who talk about
Mm-hmm.
product. There are even testers. Yeah, they don't do any programming, but somebody has to test or says that the
Yeah.
program is doing what was expected to do. You know, so there's a bunch of people working around developers. So it's not just
Mm-hmm.
developers. So there's definitely opportunity there. Um, okay, so if it's not software engineering, which you have masters in, what is it that you envision your next full time job will be that you will be happy with? Like,
I wanted to be like maybe something related to machine learning and big data.
mhm.
Yeah, I
And you
wanted to
still
be.
go, you still come back to IT. Okay, so it will be in
Yeah, yeah,
IT.
yeah. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, but just
Okay.
different titles maybe.
Oh, wait. Okay. Did you do any like data science course that you liked?
You mean from my degree or outside of my degree?
I don't know. Like, where did that come from? Like AI, or also because it's popular?
No, it's that. That's the name of my major, machine learning and big data.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
sorry. So, software engineering was just like one course.
yeah. It was like one major, so we can choose from cybersecurity, software engineer, or machine learning and big data.
Okay. So you double major.
No, it was one major. The name was very long, but it was one major.
So one major, which is data science.
Computer science is the name of the degree, and
Okay.
machine learning and big data was the name of the major.
Yeah, which is data science. Yeah, machine
Yeah,
learning
yeah,
is
yeah,
data.
yeah.
Okay. Wait. So, yeah, that's even better. Like that's well paid now. Um, I think a lot of people. Well, it's in demand. Yeah, there's a
Mhm,
lot of data scientists now, of course, but I don't think demand. Well, I think now the hype is kind of going down about
mhm.
AI, and also I think it's like based on the region you're in. Yeah, so if you're in America, in Silicon Valley, you will be paid a lot.
Yeah,
There's demand
yeah.
there
I do
because
work
there's a
for
lot of
American
money
companies.
still
Yeah.
going into it. Yeah, in Australia, I'm not sure if people innovating or doing. There's a lot of like ChatGPT work, of course, but
Mhm,
calling it data science, like prompt engineering, I don't know, is it data science? But there is a lot of like training GPTs, custom GPTs. There's a lot of work that will be there, I think, now with LLMs. Um, okay, so like how do you envision like a day? Like imagine you've got a job that you're super happy with, what a day
mhm.
of that job would look like.
Uh, I would wake up early around 5 o'clock, and I would do the preparation for the day. I normally do yoga in the morning, and I would prefer to start work about around 8:30 to 9 o'clock, and I would be sitting in front of my desk and having my PC behind me and everything ready.
Behind you
And
or
I
in
would,
front of you?
sorry?
PC behind you or in front of you?
Oh, it's in front of me. Sorry.
I have
Just I have like,
I would
yeah.
have PC behind me, staring at the window, drinking my coffee. That's a data. That sounds like data science.
Sorry for
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah, so yeah, and I would imagining talking with clients, join meetings, and yeah, I guess
Doing something on the
that
computer
would
or
be,
not?
yeah, I would be sitting in
Like
front of the
what?
computer until, and I would
No.
be doing,
Yeah. Let's get to
I
the
would
task.
be,
Yeah. What you will actually be doing? Okay, you understood. You talked to people. You understood what they want, and now you have to do the task. What a task would look like that would satisfy, like that would give you satisfaction, the job satisfaction.
oh, I never thought about this. I actually thought it would be something that's related to, sorry, I got a call.
No worries.
Yeah, yeah, sorry for that.
No worries.
Um,
Maybe it's a delivery. Check. Maybe it's a delivery guy. No.
okay, sorry, just give me one second.
Sure. That's another good, interesting thing about recorded videos. You can take calls even. Oh, we can pause it. Could we pause it? Oh, we can pause it.
Sorry for
Ah,
that.
no, no worries at all. I didn't realize I could even pause the recording. Yeah, I'll be using that button from now on. Yeah, I didn't know it was there. Cool. I was just about to say that that's another beauty of recorded interviews. You can take calls. You can you can pause it. Um, was the delivery guy?
No, no, it was my friend. She wanted to come over for lunch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's way more important than any jobs, actually. Okay. So you haven't thought of like what a task would be, but did you do any like machine learning tasks in the during the uni course?
Yeah, I did programming as well as building a website,
That's not data science.
and that was like, yeah, that was from machine learning. Yeah, we there was one assessment where we had to write, um,
Yeah.
we
Go
have
on.
to write Python code, and we had to build a report for an, I believe was an wine company.
Report.
Yeah, was an analytical report.
Wait. Did you build? Did you train any neural network or like machine learning models? Anything like something that will get input and with probability give you the output of what it is, classify things, make
Yeah,
decisions.
yeah, I believe we did. Cannot remember exactly now because that was like 2 years ago. But
That's,
I,
that's funny. So you took data science
yeah,
major, and you
mhm,
remember building a website
yeah.
and making report, but you don't remember training data science model, machine
Uh,
learning model. And your course was machine
not
learning.
in this, not in this particular subject.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I can't
Um,
remember exactly.
No, no, that's fine. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing more at the uni, I guess. Yeah, because and again, because that's what uni do again. So I don't know. Like I keep
Yeah,
bragging about it because uni will just say, "Oh, there is a demand. There is a demand for data science. Oh, so let's just create a new course, data science, quickly. What do we have? Who do we have? Oh, we have computer teachers. Okay, quickly upskill them. It's cross skilling. Yeah, go. Okay, building a website using ChatGPT. How is not how that is not data science? Okay, let's put that in.
Yeah.
Report, analytical report. It has data in it. Yeah. Okay, let's also put that in. So then you have a machine learning. What was the major again? Machine learning and
Machine learning and big data.
machine learning and big data. And inside it, maybe you're building website, you're creating data report, stuff like that. And maybe in
Yeah.
the end, you also do like a little bit of machine learning, like in a sandbox or something like that. And that
Yeah.
becomes your degree. But look, yeah, okay. I don't wanna, I don't wanna elaborate on that. But that's what I was looking for. Yeah. So data scientist, that would probably be like if it's a hardcore data science, you'll be working with like, well, big data that you train the models on. So there's a lot of
Mhm.
data cleansing, understanding if the data is suitable for the task that you want to do, and then
Mhm.
training, and then understanding what the results are. Are they good enough? Like setting up thresholds, like running like a test runs, and understanding, oh, the data is not, where's the failure? The data is not
Mhm.
good enough. Yeah. Or I didn't train it properly. I misinterpreted, I don't know, like like uh like you're doing profiling and stuff like that. You understand what are the inputs should be. Where's the value in the data? Yeah,
Yeah.
which fields have value, which don't have value, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And maybe you have to complement, maybe you have to rearrange the data. I don't know. Maybe you have to complement it with something else. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like, is that what you're interested doing?
Yeah, because I think 2 years until now I only had experience on training AI datas, and I think it's probably easier for me to find job related on that, but I don't think it's possible for me to find any full-time job on the other fields.
Okay, well, but that's exactly what I want to talk about. So, did you
Mhm.
train AI data? So, what do you mean by that? What did you do? What did you use?
Mm, yeah, so I was reviewing prompts that was written by AI, and I was fixing them by adding the so they had like a framework where I had to follow, and I have
Hmm.
to add like for example, they had to, if I'm writing this prompt, it has to include, for example, and real life instance that's related to this, and I have to see whether or not AI has included that, or if
Wait,
the
so
response was
and
yeah.
okay, and it was with ChatGPT or the API?
Uh, no, it wasn't with GPT. It was with so I was working with this company, and I believe they were training LLMs. They were not
Ah, they're
using.
training LLMs. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
yes, okay. Ah, so I know what it is. So it's exactly like ChatGPT was trained. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
basically give it the prompt, and then
Hmm.
you validate if the answer is right, and you tell it no, it's wrong.
Yeah.
So, and that's how you enhance it. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
but again, so this is not well, hard to say. Maybe it's also data science now. Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that what you would like to do? Like, is this how you see the data science job uh, going further?
I would think yeah, something similar to this.
Okay, so it's not too technical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay, but still to do with data, with analysis.
Hmm. Yeah.
And I guess it kind of overlaps with legal as well. Yeah, because you say
Hmm.
legal is like you have to read a lot of documents, understand, and
Yeah.
check if the summary is correct. Yeah, or write down the
Hmm.
summary. So I think you're kind of yeah, you're kind of in between. And I think LLMs is a good space because that's exactly the intersection. Because a lot
Yeah.
of technical people, yeah,
Hmm.
maybe they're very good with technology, with kind of
Hmm.
plugging things in, doing all this pipelining and stuff like that,
Hmm.
and parameters and everything. But they're not good at reading a lot of documents and understanding
Yeah.
if those documents correspond to this summary, whatever. But
Hmm.
legal
Yeah.
people, they are maybe not good at like setting up and configuring things, but they are
Hmm.
good with text because they read a lot, and they can just read it
Yeah.
quickly, and their
Hmm.
mind is already kind of structured to understand, comprehend a lot of text. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the future. of data science. Who knows with LLM? Yeah, with LLM domain, which now
Yeah.
becomes very prevalent. It's like
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's now bigger than any other data science. If you consider maybe how much how many hours work hours
Mm-hmm.
right now on a
Yeah.
daily basis put into LLM prompt engineering, what we are probably discussing,
Mm-hmm.
and LLM training. I don't know, working with LLM APIs. Maybe there's a lot more hours spent there than
Mm-hmm.
training data science, like I don't know, visual recognition, decision making models, like training neural networks. There's still a lot going on there, but now I think LLMs kind of created the whole new field
Mm-hmm.
of working with text and of course images, now videos. Okay, cool. What else you would like your job to be about?
I would also I would love to participate in like in anything that's related to user interface design, and
Okay,
I briefly had around 6 to 8 months experience about that, but I don't think I had learned very deeply on this field. So I would love to have more opportunity on doing UI UX design.
okay, okay. That's very
Yeah.
diverse. You're a very diverse person
Yeah.
from what I'm seeing, which is good. Yeah, because like it means you still want to try different things, and
Yeah.
it will only kind of widen your choices, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, what made you interested in UI UX?
So I was actually when I took on this job of UI UX design, I just started doing my degree of computer science, and that time I wasn't very experienced on like, you know, anything that's building a website. But this company actually gave me an opportunity to, learn and build something on the website
Mm,
to strengthen the company. It was like a real estate company, so I was building their website, changing the user in experience on the website,
mm.
and I feel like I don't know. It was because I never actually thought myself in design, but it actually opened my mind. Makes me feel like this could be potentially be my future career.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So you gave up software development?
No, no. I'm just open to try new things because
Okay.
I
Okay.
just
So
graduated.
that could also still be your career.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. Uh, keep your I don't know how do I say stakes open or chances open, cards open. Yeah, and just see whatever brings you, I guess, better satisfaction. I think I don't know why I keep advising people. It's supposed to be an interview, but I keep saying that whatever, whatever. Maybe because you're young and you're in the beginning of the journey. But I think what resonates with me now is that you have to choose what you truly passionate about
Mm-hmm.
because you'll be doing it better. Yeah, because you don't mind spending long hours doing it, and you'll be comfortable doing it. It's like not
Mm-hmm.
doing it against your will, you know. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
if your parents send you to get a medical degree because they want you to be a doctor and you're doing it against your will, will you be
Yeah.
a good doctor? I'm not sure. Uh, but over time, maybe you will fall in love with it. Yes, there's also
Yeah.
this kind of component.
Mm-hmm.
But I think by the time we are in, I don't know, like let's say first 3 years into the career after uni, you really, I think you already kind of understand
Mm-hmm.
what gives you pleasure in work, what doesn't. Yeah, and then pursue, I guess, what you love doing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
maybe for some it takes more time to discover. Maybe I'm still discovering actually.
Yeah.
Um, okay, cool. So good luck with the job search. Obviously,
Thank you
I
so
think
much.
your communication skills are really good,
Thank
and
you.
obviously you're still looking for your passion, and I guess that's what your first jobs would be, to just get experience and feel better what each job entails.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you would like to add?
I want to know if I'll be able to proceed to the next stage. I don't know if I'm
Oh
allowed
yeah,
to
no,
ask
for
this.
sure. No, for sure. No, yeah. This is not like an exam. Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, but we are doing it because we want everyone to be to live through this experience of recorded interview. Yeah.
Hmm.
No, but with
Yeah.
us, you're definitely in with Talent Hub. Let's advertise Talent Hub. Yeah. Um, okay. And yeah, no, I mean, anything else you would like to add about like your future career, your outlook?
Um, I
Maybe
think
there's another
nothing for
hidden
now.
job that you always wanted to do. What you wanted to do when you were a child?
I want to be a news reporter.
Well, there you go. Yeah. That yeah. Why? Because you saw them on the
Uh,
TV.
no, because I can like I don't know. I just feel like if I do that, then I can talk for the disadvantaged people, and so people can get to know
To
their
help
story.
people. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and that's exactly the reason why I chose to do law before as well.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, say it again. You chose to go to law as well.
Yeah, it was because I wanted to help the disadvantaged people.
So in the law industry, you would probably choose to be a
Human rights.
defender. Yeah, an advocate.
Yeah. Yeah, different.
Rather
Yeah,
than
exactly.
so not a prosecutor,
Yeah,
not
I
putting
was
people
thinking.
to jail, but defending.
Yeah,
Okay. Mhm.
yeah,
Defending serial killers. How about that?
yeah, I actually want to do that. Either that or human rights.
Serial killers.
Yeah, I wanted to I want to defend for people who has mental health issues or they are like
Ah,
disadvantaged in some way.
yeah, of
Yeah. Although I know
course.
they like maybe do some crime
That's
that
very
cannot be fully.
controversial. That's
Yeah.
very controversial. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
okay, okay, no, but yeah, okay, that's interesting. So you always wanted to do it. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe you will come back to it somehow through IT,
Probably. Yeah.
through law, and yeah. So the next set of jobs that you will choose, they'll probably shape your path, and yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm,
they say it's hard to change the job, especially when you start earning money. Then you get experience into one
mm,
kind of direction, one career. It's
yeah.
actually hard because you have to sacrifice a pay for the,
Mm,
let's say, lower pay, but what you love doing. So it's not easy, but it is possible.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very interesting. I really enjoyed this conversation. Thanks very much and good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice
Yeah.
day. See you. Bye.